I'm from Philly. I'm representing GMR. That's it's formerly known as Game Music Records, but now we switched it up, changed it to the Sound for the World. But yeah, we in Philly, we heavy out here, and I mean I represent Philly all around. So yeah,
Okay, it don't matter. North side, south side,
don't
all Philly.
matter, all Philly. Yeah, yes sir, yes sir.
That's
Awesome.
what's up.
What's
That's
up?
what's
What we
up.
talking
So
about today, man?
basically, you got into it a little bit with the GMR. You know what I'm saying? You explained what the initialing was with the GMRs, but explain the sound. The GMR sound and the independent artist and records goal that you have with that.
All right, all right. I'm gonna take you from the rip, take you from the beginning. GMR started off with my little brother King Luce. He started the whole situation. Uh, Nadir Muhammad, rest in
Shout
peace,
out Luce.
Nadir. You know what I mean? He was the overseer of everything. You know what I mean? Nadir put us in a lot of
R.I.P.
situations, and you know what I mean. Me and Luce we been was rapping, but Nadir was the factor that made it more serious. You know what I'm saying? Once Nadir
Mm.
came on board, the
Hmm.
goals got bigger. You know what I mean? We wanted to do more things. We wanted to, be better than what we was. You know what I mean? He gave us that. He put the battery in our back. You know what I mean? So our goal was to take it as far as wherever we can go. I mean, we still climbing. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
I mean, that's all good. I mean, so the influence of the Philly sound. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
You know what I'm saying? What's your influence in the Philly sound that what influence you with Philly artists or out New York artists? But
Look on the real. You know what I mean? I'm just a hip hop fanatic. Period. So. I mean, the New York sound, the Philly sound, early '90s and shit. You know what I'm saying? My favorite rapper is Big. You know what I mean? But
okay,
but Philly, we got some artists that put the stamp down. We got major figures with Gil and them. You know what I mean? We got State Property with Siegel and them. We had Most Wanted with Mister and Bubonic. You know what I mean?
that's an old classic right there, man. That's an
I
old
mean,
classic.
yeah. You
A lot
feel
of
me?
people don't know about Most
Yeah,
Wanted.
this where I
You gotta
this where I
be a '90s
gravitate.
head.
You know what I mean? It's where I
Yeah.
gravitate from, man. I gravitate from that sound. You feel me? So yeah, I mean, we had some top hitters in Philly. We even had Ram Squad at one point. You know what I mean? Philly had a crazy sound.
Okay.
We was trying to keep that
I
shit
mean,
alive though. You feel
not
me?
only not only in hip hop, but Philly is also an original style of an R&B and a step ladder in R&B. They got a lot
Yep,
of big artists, Boys the Men, everything like
that's a
a
fact.
lot of got Philly. That's
That's a
why when I
fact.
say the Philly sound, I say it like in a whole
Mm,
because I don't think y'all kind of like separate the music venues like that.
nah,
I think
nah.
it comes as a whole.
It's all the whole. Even when they do little showcases and all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? All that's all mixed
Lord,
up together. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You got we have some
Yeah.
songs where you even throw the comedians in. Philly comedians game is serious right now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
We got the
y'all definitely
Mm.
leading the charge right
we
now. A lot of things,
serious. You
man.
know what I mean? We
It's
serious. You know
so
what I mean? So
crazy that even y'all got Will Smith tapping back in the. He always rap Philly, but he
yeah,
he like he's really tapping back into his Philly roots these days. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, more than what he more than what we was used to. You know what I mean? He really a lot of hands on now and getting involved with a lot of situations. So that's cool to see. Somebody that's on that type of status still fucking with people. You know what I mean?
Yo, you're a funny guy. Yeah, he's more hands on. Huh? He's more hands on. Hey,
Mm.
Will, you're more
Fresh,
hands
fresh
on. Huh?
Prince, Fresh Prince.
Fresh pitch, fresh pitch. I think he said, yo, he's more hands
He
on these
more
days.
hands
Yeah, we
on.
see that shit. We see that, man. We see that.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
shout out to Will Smith, man.
Shout
Yo,
out to
keep the
Will.
hands off. So
West Philly,
put gloves on next time.
West Philly, man.
OJ that shit. Put the gloves on.
Yeah,
But
man.
yo, so with the Philly sound like that, your contribution, like what's gonna be your contribution to the Philly sound? Like your own sound, what's your own sound sounding like? I hear some of your music, it's coming out. You representing, you got the
Hmm.
flow, but what's your contribution to Philly with the music? 'Cause like I said, that's a big history right there.
My contribution right now is to keep that sound alive that people think that faded so far away, but it didn't. You know what I mean? That shit's still here. and it's niggas like me that's going to keep, you know what I mean, putting on the front line for us. Now, look, don't get it twisted. I ain't got no issue with the whole, you know, new wave, what's going on. I mean, I'm appreciative of that because, you know, hip hop is supposed to take strides. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't going to forget where, you know what I mean, where it
Mhm.
all, where the cement came from. You know what I'm saying? That's my contribution. I want the cement, the concrete to still stay in the mud. You feel me?
Well, the way I see hip hop right now, anyway, is just pretty much like our parents saw hip hop back in the days when we was wearing our clothes backwards.
Yeah,
Because that
yeah.
was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Looking
Right,
crazy. Everybody
right,
crisscrossing. So basically,
right,
we're in a whole nother era of that right now where it's either you're going to understand and accept it or you're just going to reject it and be lost. You might as well just go back to
right,
R&B or
right.
something.
At the end of the day,
Because,
it's supposed to grow. It's not supposed to stay the same. It's supposed to grow. You know what I mean? But it's supposed to be different styles in hip hop. You feel what I'm saying? When you got rock and roll, you got all type of different rock and rolls. That's why they can all last together. You know what I mean? And hip hop, it feel like, oh, you gotta pick a side. You know what I mean? But you ain't gotta do that. You know what I mean? Everybody, we in this shit together. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's a respect thing. Y'all respect what we do, and we'll respect what y'all do. It's all together in the whole anyway. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of
well,
motherfuckers,
I'm going to tell you
man,
like this,
they be
man.
hating on it. They be hating on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't think it's a hate thing. I think it's more of a misunderstanding and not a full understanding of the prosperity that comes with it. Because
Mm-hmm.
everybody these days, like you know, like they say, everybody wants to be an Indian, but
Mm.
you know, everybody wants to be a chief, but there's no
Nobody want to
Indians,
be
right?
Indian. Mm-hmm.
Right? But
Exactly.
it's set up kind of that way these days anyway, where they saying everything is independent. So it's like, well, we just gonna make everybody a chief out here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I got,
saying?
I
I
got you.
mean, it's an equal opportunity situation, but at the same time, you cannot be mad at the next man for making the strides that you're making for yourself
Right.
and your team right now.
I would never be mad at nobody hustle, period. You know what I mean? If your hustle is to get you and your family financially better and come up, I salute that. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got to do to get your shit right. You know what I mean? Go ahead and do that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that's why I say it's all about respect. You know what I mean? It's a thin line. If you sit there and you disrespect these young boys, how the fuck is they supposed to look at us and say, you know, we understand you guys on what y'all did and what y'all still doing. You know what I mean? So respect, man. You got respect. Respect as a whole. It'll get you real far. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, you put the pinpoint on that one. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And respect to all the young bulls that's out there in any
Respect to them.
city right now, whether you're doing drill, boom, bap. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing anything wrong according to hip hop. Hip hop should be categorized as in categories. Hip hop should have its own
There
categories
you
instead of
go.
being categorized in a category.
There you go.
How about that?
There you
You know what I'm
go.
saying? You should be hip hop soul, hip hop
There
rap,
you go.
hip hop hardcore, hip
Right.
hop this, hip hop that, to
There
make
you
room
go.
for more and more for us to be more in coherence with each other
Right.
for getting these awards.
Mm-hmm.
Because basically they're making it only a selected few when it should be a selected many.
No, I'm
You
with all
understand
that.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with all
And,
that.
and people don't understand that the boycott, it wasn't explained to the public the way I'm trying to explain it right now, and the way I just explained it.
Mm-hmm.
Because nobody actually broke it down and said hip hop should have categories within itself for every award show it's in. Like only people who categorize it, and they don't really categorize hip hop in categories.
Mm-hmm.
They just categorize departments and custodial places
Yeah,
like director, all this other dumb shit.
I
But
got you.
nobody ever categorizes hip hop as rap soul,
That's
motherfucking
because they don't want it to grow.
rap conscious. It's not that they don't know how to grow. It's just that we have to learn how to grow as a
Mm.
people in itself to learn how to grow anything else. It's growing, but we're just not understanding that it's growing just like we're not understanding how we're growing as a people.
No,
But
no, no. I could dig that. I said they don't want it to grow. They want us to stay in the bubble. You know what I mean? You feel me? We
well,
probably want to
I just want
expand.
no. I mean, it's I don't get into the thing because it's never a day.
Okay.
Because that's like saying because I don't make it, it's their fault. Who the hell is there? So basically, we're gonna take away they because there is no they when it comes to hip hop because hip hop is a leading brand
Mm.
in the world right now.
Right.
Everybody wants to be hip hop. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So we're actually advancing, but we're not even understanding our own advances.
Mm.
We're not even understanding our own control. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
that's
why
true.
I had a situation. But other than that, brother, you're a fun brother at the same time, I realize, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You're a very fun brother. You do 2K tournaments and stuff like
Yeah,
that. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? What's up?
You
Let's
know,
talk about that,
you
man.
know what I mean? Look, I
You
get
and your
busy. Look,
gaming chair right now.
I get busy. It's right here. It's right here. It ain't too far. It's in arm reach. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't too far. But no, you know what I mean? That's a known fact. I definitely get busy on the game. You know what I mean? I definitely, you know what I mean, take care of the family. You know what I mean? I make sure I get my money. And you know what I mean? I love what I do with the music. You know what I'm saying? Cause my cousins tell you, you know what I mean? Like knee deep in this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just that it's just like the guy we was talking about earlier, Nadir, the one who helped formulate. It's just so fucked up that he gone. You know what I mean? Because he can't see what's going. You know what he? This the vision he wanted, and he ain't gonna get to see that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, to see how far that we did come with him, and knowing that we got the knowledge now to take it. You know what I mean? He served his fucking justice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most
You
definitely.
feel me? He served the justice. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be no Fred the Godson songs. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be no Gilly the Kid songs and AR Ab songs. It wouldn't be none of that within our. You know, this is what we got on our resume in our camp. You know what I mean? These people we work with, Saul's Monies. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? He built that up. You feel me? And then I mean, I'm appreciative of shit that happens and them putting that battery in our back to say that look, we could really do this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be
Shout outs to
forever
Big
indebted.
Lily too. You know what I'm saying? Miss
Shout out to
Godson. You know what I'm
everybody,
saying?
man.
Fred's
Shout
wife,
out to
man. You know
everybody,
what I'm
man.
saying? She's really holding it down for Fred too, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's good
Rest
looking
in
to her,
peace.
man.
Rest in peace to Fred, man. Very good dude.
Wow.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? When I met him,
My
it was all love.
son, the whole team up there, Lord.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? You know, so and you know what's crazy about Fred? When Nadir was like, who you want to work with? Everybody, you know, was throwing out names on shit, you know what I'm saying? And I seen a flyer where AD the General was coming to Philly to do a show or whatever. You feel me? Rest in peace to AD as well. And I seen that Fred was on there. I said, yo, this is who I want to work. I want to work with Fred. And he had no clue who the fuck Fred was. And I told him, I said, I'm telling you, this boy right here is who I should work with. You know what I'm saying? And rest was history.
How did that come about? That well, pretty much before I say how did that come about, what I
Uh-huh.
really mean is how did that work out?
Yeah.
Did it come where it's like you like, yo, Fred, I got some bread for you? Or it was like, Fred, you know what I'm saying, I want to do some work, and he's like, well, fuck it, if it works, it works. We'll just handle it in the splits. Or how,
Right.
how did that work out when you
Right.
come at an artist
I,
like that?
I'm gonna keep it G. You know what I'm saying? Step tween, got to chopping it up. We knew mutual people. You know what I mean? My guy Louis Blanco from Philly, very heavy ball. A lot of people know him from New York. Him and Fred did a couple songs together. You know, letting know Blanco's my guy. You know what I mean? I threw a number at Fred. I was like, look, man, I give you this. Let's work because I knew I had a budget. You feel me? Fred said, nah, Blanco's the guy, you're my guy. He dropped that number to something, you know what I mean, very low for me. You feel me? So then I told him, how about I give you the whole thing and we're gonna shoot the video as well. And he said, cool. And we was good. And then we laid the song. I did it strategically. And like sat on the song for a little minute before I shot the video, just to build up me and Fred relationship. So when we shot the video, it could be more chemistry in it instead of it looked like I just went and shot a video with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, Lord was there. Call Lord out. You know what I mean? Come on. You know what I mean? I'm coming down. We doing this. You feel me? And you know what I mean? Good vibes the whole time. All love.
I got major respect for Love. I got major respect for his, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout outs to Big Lily. She was our makeup artist on Equal Standard, man. You know what I'm saying? Our chief makeup artist on Equal Standard. And he also came out to show love and support to the movement. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Unfortunately, he his untimely demise with his situation took him
Yeah,
out of here before he was able to get on the soundtrack for Equal Standard. But you know what I'm saying? He was there. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Believe it. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I appreciate him for that. You know what I'm saying? And I got a similar story like that. So I believe that's how Fred get down. Like, if Fred fuck with you, he's gonna say, "Yo, listen, man, I'm not even gonna do it to you like that, man. Just give me something reasonable.
Yeah,
You know, I gotta feed the fam,
yep.
but you know, I got a brand.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Little
yeah,
$1,000,
yeah.
$1,000, man. Fuck
Uh-huh.
it, man. Just give me that, bro. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? So,
good
no,
dude.
I understand exactly what you said with that.
Hmm.
Yo, B,
So, like I said, shout out to the late great man, Fred the Godson, BX Stand Up, baby. You heard Southern Boulevard.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it's crazy because
Do it.
it's like I met him through AD the General, and then she had passed like a little bit right after that. She got me on the bill out in South by Southwest and all that. You know what I mean? I was growing a relationship. She was managing her man Vado at the same time. I was working out something with her to Vado's next. You know what I'm saying? Let's work. You feel me? Build a relationship. Then she had passed. That was crazy. You feel me? Then to see Fred go, I'm like, damn, that's crazy. It's like
Yo,
I happened to
listen, man.
meet both of them at the right time because they wasn't gonna be
And
there
you
for me to
challenge
talk.
your business. Yo, listen, I'm gonna tell. I hope everybody's listening to what this man says.
Mhm.
You get these opportunities, you step to those opportunities immediately. You don't want to be a
Facts.
dude like me, not having an opportunity be fulfilled because you thought you had time to do it. And that's what kind of happened with me and son. Like I thought I had time to get it done
Hmm.
because I wasn't ready with my own self at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I
So
feel you.
basically, yes. Don't think people is gonna be around, whether
Hmm.
physically, mentally, or whatever, to wait for you to get right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Get right when the right is getting got or get out the way.
yeah, that's a fact. Cause you're gonna see the
So you know,
signs. You're gonna see the signs. You just
yeah.
gotta follow them. It's all about you follow them. I seen that flyer and I said, "This is who I want to work with." I could have seen that joint and been like, "This is another Philly show. We did them a million times." You know what I mean? Nah, I said, "Fred gonna be there. We gonna motherfucking be there." You know what I mean? And that was history. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean that's all good. I mean, speaking of stuff like that, I mean
Hmm.
shows and stuff like that, radio stations. You've been invited to a lot of radio
That's a fact.
personalities and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing your thing. Like, explain
Yep.
your experiences you learned going through the radio situations with dealing with radio personalities and dealing with your fans questioning you on radio and stuff like that. How's
Hmm.
that been working out?
Hey, one that's one thing I do enjoy about this music shit. You know what I mean? The whole music business. I
Hey,
always say
Sue,
I enjoy
my
interviews.
sis right there.
I enjoy interviews and I enjoy, performing. Those are my keys. I hate recording. It's crazy. I hate it. You feel me? But I do it because I know what the job gotta get done. But as far as, the radios or whatever, I love, talking to people, you know what I mean? So they can fill me out and I can fill them out and they can see who I am beyond the rapper. You feel me? So my best interview I had, I think, was with Chris Gotti. You know what I mean? I got a distribution deal with Gotti, and you know what I mean. He told me to come on out New York. I came out there
Who,
with
Yo
my
Gotti?
squad. No, Chris Gotti, Herb brother.
Chris Gotti. Okay, 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 okay.
Right.
You know, it's a bunch of Gotti.
Yeah,
You
it's a
can't
lot of
just say Gotti.
guys.
It's a
Yeah,
bunch
I
of
had I had a
yeah.
distribution deal through Gotti with Adventures Music. He called me out. He told me to come up to the station, and it was a good interview. You can check it out. It's on YouTube. El Punto Radio. Just type in El Punto Nitro. It'll pop up. Very great interview. My brother had the opportunity of being on Power 99, one of the biggest, radio stations in Philadelphia, the Tri-State. You feel me? So
Okay.
these type of interviews that we do with Gotti or whether it's with Kev and shit like that, it's just to open up the world to show people, it's no gimmicks. It's no fake shit over here. You know what I mean? This is raw and uncut. This is who we are. What you see is what you get. You know what I mean? And we don't want to build up anything different than that. You know what I mean? That's why I love talking to people. That's why I appreciate you guys, you know what I mean, having me, you know, giving me some of y'all time, you know what I mean, and, you know, chopping it up with y'all because, you know, I like people to see
Believe
me
me,
like it
man,
is. You feel me?
it's about you here. It's about success stories and people coming up here doing their things, owning
Hmm.
their own businesses, owning the rights to themselves, or
That's a
gaining
fact.
more access to themselves and their business,
Yeah.
and showing love to the community at the same time. Because I
Yeah.
see you got situations like
Yeah.
that too.
That's the main thing too. What you just said, owning something. Like I, I, I stress this to everybody that's doing music. You know, get your LLC, it's your publishing, your BMI. Don't just do it for fun. Do it to get paid. You know, treat it as a business. You know, don't think that just because you meet these people is always going to be a friendship. It is a business. You may gain some friendships from it, but don't be disappointed when motherfuckers come to you and it's just all business because that's what this is. And then sometimes you'll come to a person and want to do something and your business ain't right and they looking at you funny and you hurt. But I'm telling you now, you wouldn't be hurt if your business was in order to step to people like that and connect and then make your little bread. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying it's going, probably, bread is bread. We all take some bread. You feel me? So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make your bread. Don't just do it.
Mhm.
Don't just do it for the block. You know what I mean? For everybody around the neighborhood so they can say, oh, I got the hottest boy in my hood, but he ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? It's the tapes is good in the hood, but if he ain't putting that talent out there to get
Mhm.
something, to receive something from that work, because it's hard work to write these. I just told you I don't even like recording, and I got a whole lot, I got over 1,000 songs. I don't even like recording, so that's work. So you better recuperate from that. Just you know what I mean, do it just to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I already understand. Me and Shaq be having these conversations all the time. Like I'm like, yo, Shaq, man, we do nothing else, man. It's time to go recoup.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta recoup. You gotta
You know
do
what
that. You know what I
I'm
mean?
saying?
And they don't come often, but when they do come, something nice. You know what I'm saying? And just
But
be able to chill.
I'm gonna tell you something for you and everybody else. You probably ain't gonna, because sometimes they get the message fucked up.
Right.
So I'm not gonna tell the viewers out here, do not keep recording, because if you're trying to
I
master
got
your
you.
craft, record as much
I
as
got you.
possible.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Record as much as
Mhm.
possible.
Sharpen your
Record,
skills.
record, record. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna come out with some bangers. You're gonna fuck up some bangers. But yes, I'm not gonna say,
Mm.
yo. I don't want you to say that the Lord said, yo, don't keep recording. Be cool. That don't mean do 2 songs and then go be cool. If you
Right.
don't know yourself, record. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Everybody had their chance of sharpening their skills.
You right.
I sat in my house for
You
two
right.
years learning Pro Tools, recording myself. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
That's a fact.
1,000 songs.
That's
You know what I'm
a
saying?
fact.
But nah, I'm not doing that because I done went that stage, went another stage, then became the business stage. Now at the business stage, I understand that there's no reason to record anymore because I got the paperwork to get paid. You
Mm-hmm.
only record when you don't have the means to get paid.
No, that's
You
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying?
That's a fact. If this what you do, you never stop recording. Even if you on the way to handle that business, you know what I mean, you never stop recording. And at the end of the day, my brother, like I told you, he the one that, put it all together. So he's the top tier artist, the premier artist in this thing of ours that we call GMR Sounds, right? But I never let that stop me from doing what I gotta do. I got just as many albums as him, if not more. And that's just to tell him, show him, I'm not going to be the one that's under you and that's not working as hard or even harder as you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna follow my lane, and I know what I'm supposed to do. But at the end of the day, I ain't never gonna stop recording. You know what I mean? Plus, skill sharpen skill. You know what I mean? I want to stay up on him so he could, what I mean? He be tighter. Then he hears something from me. He come back crazy. I hear something
The
from him.
ping
I come
pong
back crazy. You know
effect,
what I
man.
mean?
It's the ping pong effect, man. Bounce
Yeah,
everything off of each other until you come up with a good rhythm.
that's a fact.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
But it's
Hmm.
all good though. So, but at Lord Talk TV, we definitely appreciate you stopping through and giving us your
Appreciate y'all.
information and stuff
Hmm.
like that. But before we get out of here, please, for the viewers of Lord Talk TV, give them the information on how to contact you and all your avenues of contact.
Okay, okay. Well, first and foremost, you know, everybody on the team, y'all can follow all of us. All you gotta do is underscore GMR, like how you see my name, 215 Nitro underscore GMR. If you underscore GMR, my whole squad just pop up and you can just start following us. You know what I mean? That's off the rip. But you could anybody want to email me anything, I'm at Nitro the Rapper at gmail.com. You know what I mean? Just, you know, send me beats, send me songs. I'm approachable. I'm willing to work. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I mean, that's about it.
Appreciate you on Lord Talk
Oh,
TV.
Appreciate you,
hold up,
man.
hold
And
up,
for the
hold up,
followers,
hold up. Y'all go check out my latest album, Sacrifice. It's on all platforms. It's Nitro the Sacrifice. It's everywhere. You can also check out all my other albums on all platforms. Just look up Nitro. You know what I'm saying? And it'll pop up. Check out my squad. Check out the whole GMR. I appreciate you fellas for having me. You know what I mean?
appreciate you once again. Thank y'all for tuning in to Lord Talk TV. We got GMR, Nitro in the building, Philly in the building, Lord Talk TV. Till next time, Lord.
All right, guys.
Look at cuz. All right.